Hi everyone, it's Carrie. I think I'm having some relationship issues today, specifically with Kirklands. You ever had that love-hate situation, the one where you're trying so hard to like them and then they just keep doing stuff and you're like, I really want to like you, but I really liked the way you were when we met, the original Kirklands. I'm going to show you some things that I mean. Sorry about the very dramatic opening. However, that is kind of how I feel when I go into Kirkland's. I came in today. I was looking for Summerween. It's been advertised on all their stuff. We've got summer. We've got good sales. We've got some cute things. But then we have some things that I'm like, what are we doing? And then I walk out feeling like, I don't know how I feel about you. So I want your opinions. How many of you have been to Kirkland's recently? What are your thoughts? What are you seeing in your store? And that's if you even have a store. I know a lot of you lost the stores during the big merger here between Bed Bath & Beyond and Kirkland's. I do think these are cute. Pretty good pottery. This one here is $20. 25% off everything, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I do like this one here with that kind of natural woven wrap around the handle. I like the creams and the greens, always pretty. Blues and greens, those are the big colors in all the stores. And I've got the music up a little bit louder today because I'm contending with storms outside, construction going on in between the storms, so bear with me. I'm just trying to drown it out on the microphone. I like those kind of grayish vases up top. We've got some seahorses down there. Those are fun. And I wonder if that's specific to our stores being coastal, because I know Kirkland's does have certain things that go into certain stores. This is very pretty. Little birds, one of those containers we can hide things in. $30 for this one. Yeah, after walking around the store today, it was one of those I sat in the car and I thought, Kirkland's, do we need to go to counseling together? Where are we with this? What is happening? Trying to grow together with you, but oh my goodness. I do love the lemons on here. So those of you that love lemons and blue, those are pretty. $10 for that one. There's like, I think it was $8.99. Sorry about that. They have switched over to the itty bitty little price tags. For a while we had no price tags. Then we had the itty bitty price tags. Today was hit or miss. This was an oddly lightweight wood taper. $13 for that one. The green glass, that one's really pretty. $8 for that one. Lanterns and candles right now, 40% off. $15 for this one. That's a pretty patina, like a glaze on there. This one is very heavy, so definitely a stone. That one is $25. This store has not been through the actual renovation that they're doing, a refresh that they're doing on the stores. I have one more store that I need to drive over to go see. Maybe they've changed, I don't know. So that one is $9, and then we've got this really pretty, it's like a bandana pattern, and those are breakable. Those are $9. I'm just telling you they're breakable because I don't know if they're sometimes glass, ceramic, porcelain, whatever it is. We're just going to go with breakable. These flower pots are pretty. I do like the blue. There's two different patterns. Got the stripy one up front. I like both of those. They do have the drain hole in the bottom. $25 for that one. So yes, 50% off some of these selected items over here. Solar lanterns. I've got a couple different varieties left. All right. This is where the relationship starts to get complicated. This isn't Kirkland's. This isn't what I signed on for. This is not where we started the relationship, y'all. I do not come to Kirkland's for pool floats. Am I being unreasonable? Am I being too hard on Kirkland's? You let me know in the comments. Tag Nabbit. That's right. This whole section over here had no price tags. Sorry. They're beautiful pillows. They're part of the 50% off patriotic stuff. So I think this one over here also, yeah, they did not. No, it did. That one did way up there, $40. So they took the bottom piece off and then put that little sticker piece on, which probably means there was a price adjustment. All right, so what in the Palm Pals is going on over here? Why are these in Kirkland's? Again, this is not how you presented yourself when we first met. This is, what is this table set? Over here is this the cart? This is the Carson. I will show you the pricing. They did have it on a plastic over here. Some of the furniture is hitting me like Amazon. It's small in scale. It's not pretty like Kirkland's was. That is the Carson collection, so I do appreciate that the price tags are here. And that credenza is actually two credenzas pushed together over there. The chairs are small in size, so you know we kind of do that like small, middle, and then generous. Those are small and they are low. That is the Kinsley chair in oat. The fabric on it is beautiful. These are pretty. I looked all over for the price tags on these and could not find them. I will at least give you the name of the table. That one is the Pasadena coffee table. So it is the Pasadena set. If you want to check that one out online, if you like that one. And see, that's the other thing. If you don't, we've talked about the price tag thing before. If you don't have the price tags, people are not going to, they'll leave. They're not typically going to take the time to dig for prices. So they were really good about it for a while. And then I don't know what happened. And I would be fine if there were more of these through the store too. I think that would be incredible. Maybe that's the direction we're going. So maybe we just be patient. Let them get through this transition. But I also feel like the transition's been going on for a bit. So what are your thoughts? Let me know what you all are thinking. I like the little bow. That had a really pretty like piece of it. It was like green piping and then the ruffle. That had white piping and then that like almost like burlap type material. And those were really, they did all the really big pillows down on the bottom. You've got some good blues. Again, 25% off over here. I'm not going to start unstacking. As you can see, they've got the pillows stacked in so tight. And there was a viewer yesterday, asked me what right I had to rummage through things in the store. I would like to think that I don't rummage. It's kind of a harsh word. I look, I browse, and if I pick things up, I do put them back in the same space. My goal in life is you're supposed to leave things better than you found them. So um, I might need to get myself a t-shirt now that says I rummage. Got some greens in here. Greens and browns, those are always pretty together. And pinks. I do appreciate the pops of pinks in here. I feel like we see so much blue and so much green, and while I love blue, I know not everyone else does. Maybe some of you absolutely love pink. I like the little ruffles, the flowers on that, very pretty. I like the stripes on the back side of that one too. The yellows, we've got some orange over here too. That orange pillow with the florals, very pretty. That's a good stripe right there. It's a little like a little raised piece of piping. They still have the dog and the cat baskets. I kind of love these. $60 for this one. And sorry about the shadows back here. $35 for that one. So if you have cats or dogs, those are adorable. I think one of you said you used those to keep like your remote controls in and such in your family room. Thought that was a clever idea. I love when you all give me ideas on how to use a piece differently. That large tray, that one is $60. Same with the model home tours that we do. I love to hear what your thoughts are when you all look at the homes and think like I would do this differently or that differently from a buyer's perspective. I think it's a really good ideas to hear. That is the Margaret. I think it's a really pretty chair. This is a chair. This feels Kirklands to me. I like the styling on that one. That table has a little like a marble type top. It's very pretty. This is $160. I love those lamps. This one, 25% off. And then I found the price tag, itty bitty right there on the corner. I can't zoom into those half the time. Let's see, the candle holders, very tall, and I do love those. Those are $30. They've got all their dining room chairs on display. I do like this one. But see, that's where they tuck it away. That one is $200. Yeah, $200 for that one. That did have a performance fabric on it. And I will say the two dining room chairs that we did purchase from Kirkland's probably about 6 months ago or so, I love them. We've got our summer indulgence candles over here. This one was a pretty nice lemon. And this was a nice, it was a nice generous size wood chair. I think this one was sold as a 2-pack. This one is blue willow. Those are 2-pack. Sorry. Nothing was wrong with the chair. It was just stuck on the carpet, was a little rough the way that I was trying to slide it in. We do have some pretty new coffee cups back here, $5. I like this one. The inside of it has that like ever slight grayish color. It's real pretty. Also $5. I do like these, but this super fun green one back here. And we've got some of those iconic cups over here. We've got chili peppers. This one is an olive. Watermelon. Yeah, $10 for that one. That one's got lips on it, and that one also $10. And these are real pretty. They are plastic, but they're real pretty. I love the blue rim. I do like those. $13 for that one. And we have these super cool bowls. I love when they're all of the same color, but like this mix match of patterns. They're super pretty. This one would make a good, I call these like dinner bowls. $10. And then you've got like the cereal soup bowl there to the side. I like those a lot. Blue and clear hobnail glasses right there, pretty. There was not too much new back here. That's the other thing. I used to be able to go into Kirkland's every 2 weeks, and there was always like a lot of new things that I could show everyone. This line up here, I think I've said before, it feels very much like it could be a good dupe of the Pueblo collection over at Pottery Barn, those dishes, the blue and white. These are the other bowls and dishes that I do love. So you've got that pattern inside the bowl. And then this one over here, I think the floral pattern is inside this bowl also. Yes, I think those are super pretty. Yeah, most of this was here last time we came in. This lamp, however, I did think was new. A nice wood base, and I do love that shade that was on it. I found some clearance items back here in the lighting department that were pretty good deals. These are under $50. This one's $42. This one is not on sale. It is pretty. Gosh, the price tag. Sorry about that. And I can't do the audio in the store. If you're new here, a lot of these stores play music. We can't have music that we don't own or that is copyright protected. You cannot have it in your YouTube videos. You will get strikes and then get banned. I do want to move this one here because there's a really pretty pink one tucked away in the back. It's got like that tulip top up there. The shade had floral on it. It was pretty. This one is $140. I like the style on that lamp. Let's see if I can grab a tag on that one. $60. See, if it's their original tag with their original price tag, we can see those pricing. $80 for this one. It's just those little ones, the way that the ink sits on them, they blur. This is a pretty lamp though, this white one here that's the little kind of shorter. I think the lighting section is a little better than the last time I came in. So we will give credit where credit is due. $25 for that one. It's just Kirkland's just always felt very special, very unique to me. And when I come in and see things that I know for sure I can get on Amazon, this one's on sale under $50 for this one too. You know, and I have the same beef with Hobby Lobby. They took away a lot of the, what I would say are crafting type things and hobbies, and it's very much replaced with items that you can get from Amazon. So it must be that that is what the market is telling them to put in the stores. I like the detail on that finial. I like when the finial on top really is a piece or part of the bottom and not just, you know, a plain finial put on top. There were definitely some good lamps in and around here. Some clearance furniture, $400. Even at $400, that seems a little high. You're going to need a good back for this chair. $300 for that one. Again, this is a brand that is sold on Amazon. 100% you can get that chair on Amazon. This is definitely a more Kirkland's piece. It's the Easton cabinet. Could not find a price tag on it. I've got different dining room chairs. The floral section also felt extraordinarily pared down. $25 for this one. Who has the best, what stores do you think right now have the best florals? I think Hobby Lobby is struggling. Their floral department, this one is $20 also, I think is very pared down from what it used to be. Michael's has a pretty good floral department, at least my store does. But I think for florals and items like this, Home Goods. I think Home Goods has probably the biggest collections for ones that are like in the vases. Okay, I do think these two different decor items are pretty. That one is 100 and this one is also, that one has pieces of like burl wood in the back on that one. The ore, that's pretty. The trees, we've seen that one before, the 3-pack. I also feel like the art department at this store, I need to go see the other store. This store has really, really pared down the art that they had. You all remember how much art. It was like one huge aisle most of the stores had, both sides, and then down the middle it had racks where all of the artwork was, and then all the small artwork through the stores. So if I'm looking for a big selection of artwork, the biggest selection is going to be at the at-home store. Second to that, I think I would put Home Goods. And then Kirkland's, HomeSense. HomeSense has good artwork, but it's not as big a department as Home Goods, but I think it is a little bit bigger than what I'm seeing in Kirkland's. I love this piece. That's something I would put in my own home. The navy is in there with the black frame. I think that's pretty. That one is $100. I did not purchase it. I love window shopping more than I love spending money. It's not that I don't want a whole lot of things, or, you know, to be able to purchase. It's just it's not within my budget to do so. So just full transparency. I keep a tight budget and I don't do hauls. And if I do purchase something, I do tell y'all from time to time. Those pictures up there are now on sale. They're $15. Those were the birth month flowers, and I did think those were really pretty. The little dog hooks there. They'd be fun for leashes. The crabs, maybe for beach towels if you got a beach house. Oh, that's pretty. I like that one. We've got some florals in here. This one, I'll try to bring it up a little bit and out of the shadows so you can see. There's some pretty butterflies in there right on the top. Got our world map there. What's tucked way back here? This one, very pretty, very moody. I like this one. I love artwork that has a black background to it. Even this wall feels very pared down for the artwork, so I'm not sure what's going on. It was like the last couple times I was in, I felt pretty good about the store, and there was no Summerween in the store. I went through the entire store looking for Summerween and found nothing, despite the fact that I've seen Kirkland's reels on social media promoting it. So I will go to the other store. I will check that one out. We'll compare it. That piece is still $560. That feels expensive to me. $800, that is budget busting. I gotta just call that like that is. I do love the cabana stripes. I do love that Kirkland still has candles. But let me know in the comments, let me know. Am I being overly dramatic? Am I not giving this relationship a chance? What am I doing here, people? Let me know, because I feel like this trip in, I feel like we're on the rocks. I feel like we've got some issues. I'm not liking the feel of Amazon type things. This is cute, and it did smell really pretty. 30% off of those. Did like that one. Eco-friendly tumblers. That is $13. I do feel like there was always a little section in Kirkland's that were like, not necessarily travel mugs. I feel like everywhere we go, it's travel mugs. Like we're all going to dehydrate if we don't have a travel mug. What are we doing? Anyhow, I do feel like they always had a little gift section, but we've got pajamas now. We've got bags. We've got stuffed animals. We've got beach stuff. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. In the meantime, thank you so much for shopping with me today. I appreciate all of you. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Take care. Be safe. I will see you all in the next video. And I will have that home goods video up for y'all tomorrow. I had to do one here in Texas or Florida. Where am I? Oh my gosh, I'm in Florida. The Utah one that they were trying to send me did not come across in 4K. So we will have some Utah stuff for you soon, just not this week. So anyhow, take care, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video.